Howdy, folks. We're back with SnowRunner on the. I ain't gonna try and say it. Um, the new custom scenario map. I've got a job activated with a seismic vibrator, and I've got a um, scout vehicle that I'm going to. Let me get rid of this. Got a scout vehicle that I'm going to run down here and around so I can go across this bridge and up into here. We went across this one in the last episode. There's another portal here or gateway for expansion, but it doesn't do anything right now. That ended with the truck being glitched out and flipping over and everything. So this time we're going to go across this one and get up in here. I see no reason to take a semi and pull a trailer just to go sightseeing. I can always switch to a semi if I need to. I think, I don't know, we might be able to get out on this road. But let's do our sightseeing first, and then we'll get that last watchtower, and maybe we can use the scout vehicle to push back the rest of this black area. Do some off-roading with it or something. Or maybe we won't need to. But let's get out a map, okay? And there's the KNYAZHEVSKY. I just spawned a new KNYAZHEVSKY I bought a new KNYAZHEVSKY in the garage. They're cheap. You can buy a dozen of them. And then there's the scout vehicle. Gotta feel like since I'm in the KNYAZHEVSKY, I should just do that job. The scout vehicle's not running or anything. I'm in the KNYAZHEVSKY, the engine's running, the job is activated. Let's hit it. I suspect it's up in the corner where the well, now it's getting bigger, so perhaps it's not. I was thinking it was up in this corner, because when I first click on the job, that's where it took me. But I'm going to turn right and then see which way I need to go. And I could pull the trailer the way it is. Well, it's getting smaller. Except I don't have a trailer to pull. Now let's see what happens when I turn left. 430, 437, getting bigger. Damn it. What the hell was that? There ain't a car there, nothing. Looks like there might be a piece of the road that's screwed up. Okay, we're going the right way. So maybe I'll check out that other watchtower with the scout vehicle. I wanted to knock out that in this session. Look at that. Another KNYAZHEVSKY. It's like meeting myself. All right. Okay. $130, 27, 26. Well, I suppose I could turn on all-wheel drive for this. Ah, this. Well, I don't think going out on the pipe is a good idea. I have no points to fix that damage. I figured once I completed this job, I would just return it to the garage. We're supposed to be looking for a dangerous animal. Let me show you the job. Read this here. A dangerous and hungry animal named Vaska escaped from the local zoo. He has a beacon on his neck just in case. This is exactly the case. Okay, this was written by a Russian, all right? Translated to English. Take a truck, equip it with search equipment, and find a place where a tabby kitten is hiding. The locals are very scared. Okay, so it's probably in an area that's in a residential area. That's what I was trying to think of. I know we started going too far. I just thought sometimes if you keep going, you'll eventually get back on the path. Okay. Change direction again. Is it supposed to be in there? Right there is where it switches. Up here by the barn. Switched again. Right where it says 15. We need to go a different direction. 10-2, 9-2, 10-9. It's leading us back towards the pond. What the hell? Here we are. Not giving us the function to use the radar. Or seismic vibrator. It's supposed to pop up on the screen. It only says show damage. Ah, there we go. Awesome. I will accept. I will shut it off right where it is. And then switch over to this guy. And now I need to get something to drink. Hang on a sec. Losing my voice because I need something to drink. Okay. Right, left, and keep going.
Handbrake release.
This, I should explain, this is a mod of the Chevy K1500, only the mod turns it into a 2500. It puts you still got the 1500 body, but it puts the K2500 HD running gear under it. Engine, transmission, all the running gear of a K2500 HD. Got a cool looking front bumper, 45-inch wheels, although they're still the vanilla design. I'm sure he's worked on the traction numbers. Standard rear bumper except for the hitch. Nice looking rig. I did it up in green, so I kind of like green. But there's also a real beautiful blue in there. It was hard not to make it blue. Whoa, this thing darts. I might have to adjust that to steering settings again. I really love how he put some bricks right on the corner, but you know, it's just something you gotta deal with. I love how they didn't put the drain pipes deep enough to be under the road. There was a second sign there that said something, but whoa. But I knocked it down earlier. Okay, apparently that's nothing I can get points from or jump into. Lewis Fuel. Look at all the cars. Just wanted to swing the nose around so the camera would come around too. There's a repair thing over there, an upgrade. I opened an upgrade by the garage off camera and it just said, there is nothing here. I haven't done any damage to the truck. You shouldn't have fumbled in the trash. All right. I'll try not to. Scrap car parts over there. Watchtower opened. Now you're looking down into the train, the elevated tracks. In Chicago, they call them the L. And I'm sure other places in the country as well. I'm sure it's not exclusive to Chicago. Behind me is those repair racks. I think that stuff way over there is probably off the map. See, it's not really even shown. There's just kind of houses across the back, but they're outside the border, so that's how he disguises the border. These maps are only 1 by 1K. Now, I wonder if I can just bash my way through the woods down to this instead of going all the way around. These warehouses have limited supplies. Well, that one and this one do. This is railroad tracks and it's unlimited. I'm gonna shoot down here and then go that way. I'm sure I don't need all-wheel drive for this. Although it doesn't drive any differently on asphalt. Should be a road here. Here it is. See, that's where the other sign would say that truck parking is down here. Mud. Two-wheel drive. And we've been in here, only well, we couldn't get any points off of any of this stuff. Oh, when I was pulling this truck out of the garage and drove it around the garage to get it pointed the right way, or actually it came out of the garage pointed the right way, but I was fooling around with it, driving it around the parking lot, seeing what it's like, kind of feeling it out, so to speak. And I noticed there was a Cat 770G parked behind the garage when I, came face to face with it. Okay, been in here. We use that rack to could sneak in through that corner if you were willing to take some damage. Apparently we can't get any points off of that one either. I'm sure we could use it if I needed to, but well, it looks like we gotta go all the way around unless I can sneak down through the woods. Wouldn't count on it. Looks like it'd be easier to sneak around between the warehouse and the parking lot. This is a really nice Scout. Look, it's doing this in two-wheel drive, which is why it's, you know, skidding off the road because it's in two-wheel drive, but that's all wall. There's no way through. Oh, there is no way through. Well, don't that suck? Doesn't show it, but this is all wall. I could probably go around this way. Let's hit some of that four-wheel drive now. Since I'm going to be pushing trees down. This is very controllable, and the speed is not too great or not too little. The power's just right. This is the Duramax diesel with an Allison 6-speed transmission, and there is an Allison 10-speed, or there's a stock 6-speed. What am I looking at? This is nice. Look at that. Voltov motors. Whoa. Couldn't tell it was going that way. That loading symbol must be on the other side. That's around the back of the building. What you can see all over here on the ground is what you can load out. And that's, well, now it's screwing up. That's tracks. I don't know how you... Apparently you just have to manual load whatever's on the ground. Because when you look at the map, it says warehouse, and there's one medium pipe, one small pipe, one metal roll, and there's just the manual loading symbol. But this is a building. You can't drive through there. So you must have to just manual load off of these piles out here. I don't know. And there was no loading zone for the railroad tracks either. And then the spare parts warehouse has 5, 10, and 10. This is unlimited, the rail sections. But again, it's manual loading. So we'll just complete the sightseeing tour with clearing out this corner back here. I think I'll try to go, well, wanted to run across the bridge. Looks like there's a broken crossing here. Let's go across the bridge and then drive up into that corner or something. This is using up a lot of this episode just to go sightseeing, but it is providing a function. Woo. Drifting around the corner. Yep. Goodbye.
Handbook engaged.
Neat. The canal looks like it's made for barges, but there's no way you'd ever get a barge through there. Or past that. Maybe they don't ever go past that. See, this bridge is made high enough. That other shit is not. That's the road I was on. There's the trailer I really don't need anymore. I'll leave it for now. Huge dolly wheels for a train. Well, I'm going to run this up to the map border and then see if I can cut north. If not, I'll go back around through the warehouse. There's a helicopter in there. This looks nice and green, I think. Looks like it's got a bent rim on it. This is another gateway for expansion. Doesn't do anything right now. I'm doing this to clear off the map all the way to the map border. That's like junkyard parts. Look at that black diesel. Boom. How much further do I gotta go? Ew, cross the river? Well, that ain't gonna happen. Radioactive containers. We'll go till I can't. A nice scout. Not that the 6x6 isn't. Huh? Won't let you even pull in there. I was trying to whip it around, but I was too close to the invisible barrier. Nice place for a picnic. There was this spot called Etter, E-T-T-E-R, Etter Trail, that we'd go four-wheeling down in there a ways, and there was a spot where you could turn off the trail and come up to the river. It was a sandbar in the river. So the sandbar went three-quarters of the way across the river, sticking out into it. So the river, would hit the sandbar and go around. And there was quite a bit of area there. So we'd set up targets and shoot cans and bottles and shit, and um, throw cans into the river and or bottles and plunk away at them till they sink. And I probably wouldn't do that today, but this was 30 years ago. And it wasn't a river that anybody would go swimming in. You'd see a fishing boat once in a while, but it was a backwoods tributary of the Cannon River. So wasn't much to speak of. But I could let a bottle float down river about, I don't know, 600 or 700 yards, and then have my AR-15 with the bipod set up on the hood of the truck, so it's up high enough that I can stand behind it, and pop that bottle out of the water at like 700 or 800 yards. But usually just blasted away at shit that was closer. Okay, I was taking a break to get some water. Oh yeah, and I wanted to see where this is taking me. Okay, well, if I go through here and around, that's perfectly fine. Clear out some of that gray stuff. If I can. I should be able to cut through here. Look at this thing go. Had to downshift, but come on, get to the top of the hill. And then underneath the pipeline or the railroad tracks. I can't tell where I'm going. There we go. if I keep coming around, I should find an entrance. I bet you all are envious of my cool scout truck. Prototype exploration. Yes, the third one. I haven't pulled any of them. This looks
Handle
like
engaged.
something they might want you to finish building.
Handle please.
Hmm.
Handle engaged. Handle please.
Looks like something you might have to finish building. And I would bet at some point after you do another job, this is going to open up. There's the helicopter on the roof. I can't control the camera. Too close.
Please.
There we
Handle
go.
engaged.
As I was saying, maybe after you build those buildings or whatever, um, the blocks will be gone and you can drive back in there. Okay. There's a roller coaster. There ain't no roller coaster on the map, so that's probably out of bounds. Actually, it's supposed to be over here where the airplane is, but it doesn't show it on the map. Just for sightseeing, I guess. All right. We bumped up the front end a little bit. Whoops. I meant to do that. Well, we got a full map to look at. There's only one big pipe left. New district. Drop off 8 wooden planks. It's down that road there. Now that's actually not far from the other KNYAZHEVSKY. 8 would be 2 loads. But there is the KNYAZHEVSKY. Ah, that's that one with no trailer. We can go back to the garage with him and then get rid of that for this, and it's ready to go do other work. So now it's down here, and I know there's lumber on that, but that's not 8. Where do you get 8 wooden planks? Apparently in the other region. Okay, well, let's throw the dice again. For brick, for cement, 2 There? Well, shit. We can do that one. Could do this or this KNYAZH already has a 4-spot behind it. We won't even have to take the time to look through the trailer store and get one. See, this thing with them big tires just kind of bounces over those lights without taking damage. Oof. That camera shit, man. For a brick. Let's try this again. Doesn't follow it around fast enough. It should come out of that turn quicker. There's a pole there. Ah, you dirty buzzard. You see what that was? Nothing I need to care about. Okay. The drop off is about 30 seconds away. If that. It's on the other side of that area where all the bricks are. I just need to force the truck in there a little bit. Stage completed. Bang. Okay. know this looks like a total clusterfuck, but I'm just doing what I gotta do to turn this thing around. Uh-oh. There we go. The leg on the anchor is screwed up again. We'll look at something. No, there's a solid wall across the back. I had the thought I might go all the way around. This is easier in the real thing, a real semi. I'm serious, it's easier in the real thing than doing it in the game. In a real truck, it'd be nothing to follow that curve. See, I can't straighten it out with when I'm up against a pipe. Cargo management for cement. For cement. And out of here we go. Away we go. Oh shit. I wonder if I could take a crane and move those. I doubt it because they're solid as a rock. They don't just bump out of the way. All right. I'll probably use that for my thumbnail. I don't know. I say that, but then I don't. So whatever. For cement. Golden brick is done. And I'm a little over 50 minutes. You help build new brick houses. Get it sign it. Okay. Accept. Maybe it could have made those bricks right there disappear. Okay. That shit was already there. Here's the new construction. If this was just the truck, I could go around the corner, but the trailer would be all up in that shit. Well, I'll worry about that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.